when I was little, it wasn't like a dream that I had, that I wanted to be an equestrian rider. It was just something that I kind of just got into.
Horse and rider necessary to win the top prize in this, the $50,000 Grand Prix. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our next rider, an exceptional young talent riding Tom Slick.
It's hard because I'm still in high school and my friends, they go to the beach a lot, and I have to ride, I have to work, and so that part of it's hard, but as soon as I get out here and start riding, you know, I remember how much I like it, and I don't even think about not wanting to do it. And you get to know their attitude and their personality, and you ride more than one horse and you learn all the horses have different attitudes and personalities. You start to feel like you're related to them, like they're a friend, and it's more of a friendship and a partnership than it is of hard work. And so when you put work into a horse and he gives it to you, he gives you the results that you want, and you achieve success from him, then you feel really successful because you're riding an animal and he's 10 times bigger than you are and 10 times stronger, and he doesn't have to do what you want him to do. But when he understands what you want and he does what you want, the success you get makes you want to come back for more.
I think people are attracted towards the horses, and I would say eventing in particular, because it all happens outdoors and in contact with animals in a surrounding which is obviously not the middle of the city. And I think probably by just the instinctive reaction, human beings seem to need that balance.
I like eventing because you can just cut loose and you can gallop at the fences on cross-country day. The cross-country phase is what makes eventing. You know, that's the best because you're allowed to go fast, you're allowed to go jump big fences. They make it for you. You get to come out to beautiful places like Woodside and Ram Tap and just really nice courses. And you can go gallop your horse around and get a little exercise. It's fun.
And here it comes, blue sky, hard stop. And very well, over the back of through blue sky as they head for their
So I got kicked out of my first riding school, told I could not become a rider. And then even after I did go to a private instructor and lease this little gray Shetland pony, I mean, I know if I put my heels down, she would have stopped because she was so small. But I still would fall off all the time, and my instructor had to teach me how to roll when I fell so I wouldn't get too banged up. So I didn't have very good balance, I guess, when I was little. I still fell off a lot. Eventing is a dangerous sport. It's not quite as dangerous as like being a jockey on the racetrack or a steeplechase jockey, but it's much more dangerous than being a hunter jumper or a dressage person or somebody who doesn't jump. And that's mainly because cross country, number one, you're going at a fast speed, and number two, the obstacles don't fall down. So if you hit one, you're going down, not that obstacle. It's thrilling. I mean, it makes you want to go attack it. Are breaking bones left and right all the time, but bones heal. I mean, it's not like breaking heads who, can give you permanent damage. But they break them, they fix them. I'm sure rugby has a big percentage of injuries too. That just happens sometimes. It's just a risk of the sport. But it doesn't make me stop riding and be scared. I just, it's a risk. So heck, wear your helmet and wear your vest. And, people always say you might die eventing, because people do die eventing. I mean, in the World Championships, a couple of riders have died in the past. But I always figure I could be so safe and, just take up knitting, and I'd walk across the street someday and get run over by a truck. So I figure it's better to die on horseback if you're gonna go.
You have to be very brave with the eventing. I was event champion for the country in the event. I won the national championships. 2 people broke their necks and 1 person was a quadriplegic for life. That's when I decided to go into dressage. It's much safer. Dressage is like gymnastics that the human does, except that the horse does it with the rider on the back. It's detail, detail, detail. Tremendous detail. And tremendous satisfaction from the harmony you get from the horse. I really think a lot of people are just born loving animals. And people who love animals, if they're given the opportunity to learn to know horses without being frightened by them, because too often people are frightened at the beginning. If they love animals, you're never closer to an animal than you are riding a horse. Riding is a magical sport because the horse's body becomes yours and you and the horse actually become one. And you dance with the horse, and the horse loves it. Most horses really enjoy their partnership with the human. They seek to learn, they seek to please. And of course, you have the strength of the horse. Riding makes you almost ageless. A horse's body's good for about 10 or 15 years. And then you can get a new horse and you have a new body. And it's just fabulous to have this kind of power and strength and ride at your bidding as an extension of yourself. If you look at life and all the various aspects of life, it's the arts that really make life special, that makes us more than the animals. And riding is an art form, especially dressage, the field I'm in. And I think to have life meaningful, to have the human race to be something special, we really have to value art.
Modern life is getting a little cuckoo, and you're caught in traffic and spend your life in front of a computer or at a desk. And I think as a call from nature, really, that's what it is. Because without us really analyzing why, but I think we're some kind of animals ourselves. And animals are not made to live in an enclosed area, wherever it is.